Hello. I just unbolted the fender. I had to dismount it here again. And up in here, anyway, there's a collar with a washer hooked on that goes through a rubber. Buddy had the pushed in on this side and pushed out on that side. And that's why the back fender was crooked. So anyway, I took it off and put them both in the same way. And I got it looking actually very, very straight. Um, I'm a lot happier with that. And anyway, yeah, there's a lot of little mistakes a person can make when you're putting these things together. But anyway, I know I've done the same. I got it. I had to take it easy. My hand's still quite sore, but I didn't do anything to strain it today. I did everything with one hand, pretty much. But anyway, I got it down off the blocks, and my chain guard, it just misses. Not by much, but it does miss. I took it off and I used a heat gun. It had a warp in it, in the plastic, so I took it off. It misses by 1/16 of an inch, which is not very much, but it does actually turn and miss. Now, I may have, when I put my bigger sprockets on at the end of the month when they come in, I'll heat it up again and try to bulge it out a little bit more. But the first going, I got it straight and it misses. So when this goes up, I see it's a little bit of a curve to the plastic there. I may have to, well, I'll heat up the plastic again and see if I can maneuver it just a little bit more. But it works. You just heat it up with heat gun and turn off heat gun and then hold it where you want it, let it cool, and it stays there. I did that with the Can-Am fenders too, and they, within an hour, they came right back to crooked again. But that seems to be behaving. But anyway, the chain's all adjusted and tight, and it rained all day. So, and I got this cover back on. As I said, I am putting a new chain and new sprockets on it because I got it coming as a 44 two sprocket for the back, so, and a new 16 for the front. But I can't actually pull the clutch in with this hand. I can pull the clutch in with my right hand, but not my left hand. So there's no driving, and it rained. So anyway, but the bike is down on the ground, and the kickstand, the bike actually leans over more like it's supposed to now, because it used to sit kind of straight up and down with the smaller tires. But yeah, I'm a lot more pleased with that. These old dirt bikes take quite a kicking, so this thing probably was wiped out. Like, there's nothing saying that the swing arms aren't crooked or straight, but they're not too bad, I don't think. I know that tail light, when that tail light's off, boy, it throws everything off. But I know if someone was driving this down the road and I was following them, I'd know if the back wheel was straight up and down. But looking at it, it's a little deceiving. Anyway, the bike is kind of done for now. I don't know if I'm going to go to all the hassle of polishing up the motor or if I'm going to paint it. If I paint it, I'll have to make sure I do my research and get something that's going to look right and stay on, because that's quite a job cleaning that all up. And I'm really tired of polishing right now. It would look good all polished up, but there's a lot of surface there that, like, where do you stop? You can't just do the cover. So when you start out polishing the motor, basically you have to have it sitting on your kitchen table and do it all winter, because that's about how long it would take. When I can mask it up and paint it in one day. But anyway, for now, the bike is all back together. It's waiting for a few parts, but yeah, I'm happy with that taillight. That's good. Yep, I'm just thought I'd say hello. And anyway, I'm gonna head back in the house. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah, he slept all day today. It rained, but he's out now. I was going to say the sun's out, but the sun's not out, but it stopped raining. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Doesn't have much of a wood pile, but doesn't seem to bother him. He accommodates himself. But he's certainly a routine cat. He almost by the minute goes everywhere exactly the same every day. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Anyway, good night, you guys.